have tons of questions for you because there's so much, I think, need for data, and it's really relevant right now. But there's also so much fear around data as well too.
Hmm.
And so, I wanted to ask you, what are some simple actions people can take to start rethinking their relationship with data?
So there are definitely some steps. The first one is that analogy piece. So, step one really is to sort of say, what is an analogy I can use to help me feel positive about data and help me sort of get a handhold on to it. So step one, maybe people here have already done this now that we've been offering analogies to them. So pick a good analogy. I will also say that that's helpful if you're already a data practitioner and you're already quite comfortable with data, as I think some of the people here are. That analogy is useful for you to communicate to other people. So it's really powerful to have the analogy that you've thought about, how it relates to your work, that you can then use to communicate to other people. So I would say that is step one. Step two would be, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna expand on this after I say it out, is to take stock. Okay, but when I say that, sometimes this stresses people out because they think, oh my gosh, like often people have this is going to be a theme that comes back. They have a lot of emotions attached to their data, right? And sometimes people feel like embarrassed about the state of their data. They feel stressed about it. And so it's like your sock drawer where you're kind of like, I don't want to look at my sock drawer.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about that. So when I say take stock, I'm saying this at a high level, at a conceptual level. I don't mean that you have to immediately go digging around in the equivalent of your sock drawer. I just mean that at a high level, you can think about, oh, like, what ingredients do I have, right? So like just in a conceptual way, you can be like, do I have flour? Do I have sugar? So analogously, like what types of data does my organization have? So just you can do a little like high level taking stock, and that kind of reduces the stress a little bit. It can be a little bit of a paper exercise, but it gets you moving in the right direction.